Hi guys, it's Angie with Fun Endeavors Tie-Dye Lab. Today, let's ice dye a sweatshirt. So the weather started to get a little bit cool and I decided it was time to start making some more cool weather clothes. So what I have is a sweatshirt that is 90% cotton and 10% polyester. I'm going to start by scrunching up the sweatshirt and then I'm going to use some sinew to just tie some random sinew lines in the sweatshirt. You also may have noticed that I didn't turn this one inside out like I normally do. Normally, the reason for turning a shirt or another garment inside out is to try to catch some of the speckling from undissolved dye. In the case of a sweatshirt like this, because the fabric is thicker, I want to make sure I get good color saturation. And I've hit an issue before where when I turn sweatshirts inside out, the polyester is normally on the inside of the sweatshirt. So it makes it a little bit more difficult to tell what my saturation is on the cotton part of the sweatshirt. So for sweatshirts and hoodies sometimes, anything that's a fleece type material, a lot of times I'll go ahead and leave them right side out. I won't turn them inside out. It's just a personal choice. You can do whatever you want to do. Once I have the sweatshirt tied, I'm going to go ahead and put it aside for a few days. I'm working on some other projects, and by the time I came back to apply the dye to the sweatshirt, it was completely dry. It doesn't need to be though. You can go ahead and apply the dye to this one when it's still partially damp. For the color palette, I've chosen Avalon, which is one of the ice dye colors from Dharma, and then kind of built a color palette around that. I've chosen some blues and some teals. For my setup, I've taken a plastic tote and placed an expandable colander over the top. Then I'm going to place the sweatshirt down inside, and I'm going to have to kind of twist the sweatshirt to make it fit, but I want to make sure I only have one layer, meaning I don't want to twist the sweatshirt on top of itself. I want it to just be a single layer of sweatshirt. It's also my goal to make this more of a watercolor look on the sweatshirt. So to do that, I'm going to apply the dye over the top of the ice. So the first thing I'm going to do is apply quite a bit of ice into this colander. I'm going to apply the dye in stripes going down the ice. And since I built the entire color palette around Avalon, I want to use more of that color than any of the other colors. So I'm going to apply 2 stripes of Avalon and 1 stripe of each of the other colors. To space it out properly, I'm going to apply my other colors first and come back in and apply the Avalon. The other 3 colors that I'm using are Marine, Oasis, and Bayou, which are all Pro Chemical and dye colors. Then in those empty spaces, I'm going to apply my Avalon from Dharma. Now over the top of the dye, I'm going to add just a little bit more of the powdered soda ash, and then I'm going to place this container aside and allow the ice to melt. After the ice melted, I came back and gently lifted up the sweatshirt and looked at the back, just to make sure the dye had gone all the way through to the back side. And it had. It looked really well saturated. So I just left it alone and I allowed it to process for about 48 hours before I began rinsing it. To rinse the sweatshirt, I took it to my utility sink and I began rinsing in cold water to rinse out the soda ash. And as you can see when I took the sweatshirt out of the container, that the back side does look really well saturated. After rinsing in cold for a while, I went ahead and warmed the water up to hot and continued rinsing in hot water to try to rinse out the excess dye that didn't bond with the fabric. I also went ahead and untied the sweatshirt. Then, instead of just rinsing for a really long time, I decided to soak it. And to do that, I ran some really hot water in my utility sink, added a little bit of Blue Dawn dish soap to the water, placed the sweatshirt inside, and just allowed it to soak. When the water cooled off, I changed it out, and I continued that soaking process until my water was remaining almost clear. Then I placed the sweatshirt along with some Dharma's professional textile detergent into my washing machine, and I washed it using a hot water cycle. Okay, so the sweatshirt's been washed and dried, and let's see what it looks like. Okay, so what do you guys think? I definitely think this one looks watercolor, which is what I was going for. And I do see a little bit of the original color of the sweatshirt coming through, which, I mean, I don't mind that. It was a beige sweatshirt, so it looks good with the colors that I'm using, or that I used. And I do like the color combination. The little bits of purple that you see, that's coming out of the Avalon. Of course, I used blues and teals, so you see the darker teal kind of down at the bottom, a little bit on the back of the sweatshirt. A variety of shades of kind of, I don't know, like almost a seafoam green in places, light blue, darker blue. I don't know, I just think it works. I think it looks really pretty together. I also like the definition lines. I wasn't really going for most of them being vertical, but it just kind of worked out that way. I also like how on the front of the sweatshirt, on that, like if you're looking at the front of the sweatshirt, over on that left-hand side, there is that seafoam green right on the lines. And I think that looks cool. I think it must be the color palette, but something about this sweatshirt kind of gives me mermaid vibes. When I look at it, I, for some reason, think of a mermaid. It's probably a little bit of that seafoam green that I have on the lines, and then, of course, the blues and the purples, and just the more watercolor feel. But I think it looks really cool. I don't know. What do you guys think? You think I ought to call this one the mermaid sweatshirt? So I really like this sweatshirt. I like the way it turned out. Love the color palette, just kind of the whole feel of the sweatshirt. But what do you guys think? Please drop me some comments down below and let me know. And what do you think about me calling it the mermaid sweatshirt? Or do you have a better name for it? If you do, drop what you think I ought to call it down below. I'd love to hear it. And if you've enjoyed watching the video, I sure would appreciate it if you would like it and if you'd subscribe to my YouTube channel. If you'll hit the bell, you'll receive a notification whenever I upload a new video. Thank you all for watching, and I hope you have a great day.